If I told you you can make 10K in less than 60 days, would you believe me? Well, I'm going to show you how in this video. See, during the last few years, I've tried a lot of business models out there and a lot of strategies, and if I had to start it all over again, here's exactly what I would do. At first, I would try and get as much money as possible, and to do this, I would choose match betting. Now, I know it's not for everybody, but the truth is, it works. Match betting is a sports betting strategy where you can place two bets on exactly the same sporting event, and regardless of the outcome, you're guaranteed a profit almost every single time. And this is done by looking for a situation where different bookmakers have slightly different odds on the same sporting event. So imagine there's a table tennis match coming up and various betting sites are offering different odds for each team to win. Let's say player A has 50% chance to win on one side and 45% chance to win on the other, while player B has the opposite chances to win on both sides. And now, here's the trick. If you carefully place bets on both players with different betting sites, you can make sure you'll win no matter what. It's like taking advantage of the fact that there's different bookmakers have different opinions on who's going to win. You play it smart, cover all possibilities, and guarantee yourself a profit. Just keep in mind that you need to move fast because these opportunities don't really last that long. It's like finding a quick, sure way to make a little bit of extra money. But of course, you can't find these opportunities all the time. And that is how I would get to the second stage of my plan, which is flipping items. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then pay attention. It is simple and can be very easily done, and it's very straightforward. The catch is to make sure that you invest into the right item. For example, you find a nice jacket on eBay. Most of you know the brand Canada Goose. Well, let's say you find the listing on eBay and the jacket is brand new, unworn, and is selling for £350. It's brand new, it's in a popular size and color, and you know it's going to be a good find. And you also know that you can sell it for more expensive, like £600. And if you do just that, that's how you flip items. Now, you buy something cheaper and sell it more expensive for a profit. It's really that simple, and you just make the money by being the middleman and taking a cut in the process. See, Facebook Marketplace is a great place to start selling because it has over 223 million users in the US alone and very low seller fees compared to other marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, or Amazon. But honestly speaking, if you find the right products, you can pretty much sell them anywhere. If for whatever reason you don't want to put your money up front to purchase something new, you can even start by listing something that is already in your home right now. So there's really no excuses. Just look for something that you don't need anymore and you haven't used that much. You ideally want to have items in good condition. Like, you do want to sell them as if you were to buy them, right? And once you find those items, all you need to do is put them up on sale and advertise. Just remember that you need to focus on making good quality pictures of your items to make sure that they are professional and stand out as much as possible. And once you list the item for about 20% more to what you already bought it for, just use the right keywords in the title, write a detailed description, and highlight the unworn, unused condition of the item so you can sell it as quickly as possible. And once you have sold your very first product, make sure not to just lavishly spend the money. Reinvest it and use the profit to buy more products. And that's it. It's really that simple. Just rinse and repeat. Remember when I said reselling tickets could be a great way to earn some extra cash? Well, guess what? This video is proudly sponsored by Listed, the ultimate platform for effortless ticket reselling. Forget the days of bouncing between 1,000 resale websites. With Listed, your tickets get listed everywhere all at once. Simply just list up your tickets for free, sit back, and let Listed do all of the heavy lifting. It's the ultimate side hustle with minimal effort. Say goodbye to stress and hello to easy cash flow. Join the ticket reselling game with Listed today. The third phase would be learning to sell and working in a commission-based sales job. A lot of people are afraid of selling and think that sales jobs are quite embarrassing, but it is a crucial part in starting to make that 10K in the next 60 days. See, heck, I think it's actually a necessary skill to have in your life in general, as it's a must in any business. To be honest with you, selling is hard. It's one of the most challenging things, and it can feel bad when you don't get results you have hoped for. And because of that very reason, most people end up quitting in their very first couple of months. But if you just persevere and stay in sales, you will learn one of the most important skills in business. It won't only teach you on how to sell anything, which is essential for you, but it will also give you the confidence and strategies to be a much better communicator in every aspect of your life. When you learn how to sell, you will be able to sell anything. Just like my good friend once said, I can at this point sell ice to Eskimos. And if you think about that message in that simple quote, it means that you are one step closer to understanding the key to sales. Another great benefit of a sales job is actually getting to meet and build rapport with all kinds of people out there. You're going to be building a network from your day job, and every call you make and every meeting you schedule expands your contact list. And remember, I've said it many times before, but your network is your net worth. The connections you will make over the years will help you in your life more than you'll ever know. Imagine coming across a business problem that you can't fix on your own, but you know someone that can, and that someone is already in your contacts. Maybe you're looking for an investment advice, or maybe you need to set up a business abroad and you have no idea where to get started. Or who knows, maybe you just need to hire an expert in a specific industry. No problem. Because of over the years you have built the relationships with these people, you have helped them, and now they can help you. And that's the power of networking, is through sales. And now we are on the last phase of our plan, and that is Amazon FBA. See, Amazon FBA is essentially a business model where you will sell on your own products on their platform. The great thing is here is that you should already have some experience selling on these kind of marketplaces. See, from stage 2, where I spoke about flipping items, you already know how to spot a popular in-demand product. You know how to take good pictures, and you know how to list and advertise these items. Now we have come back to this, but it's much bigger scale when it comes to Amazon. You will most likely source your products from Alibaba and send your inventory to an Amazon FBA warehouse, where they will handle the shipping, the packing, the dealing with the refunds, all on your behalf. This way you can focus on creating a brand, researching brand new products, and scaling up your business. Now, I know for a fact that Amazon FBA is going to be one of the most profitable side hustles for you over the next few years. As of right now, it has over 310 million customers worldwide, and the number keeps growing every single month. And it's crazy to think about the fact that 50% of all items sold online in America right now come from Amazon. And what's even more important to know, that 98.7% of customers are very happy with the service that Amazon and sellers like you provide. And I mean, think about it. How could you not be happy as a customer when you order a product and it arrived at your doorstep the very next day? In order to get started with Amazon FBA, you will need to do whatever you can to find the best selling products on the market. Products that are in demand right now, and the ones that will continue to be in demand for the next few years if you really want to make a lot of money. And the next thing goes without saying, but please make sure that your products are of good quality. Otherwise, you will just get a whole bunch of bad reviews, which will lead to many unhappy customers and just turn into loads of refunds. Trust me, I've been there, and you don't want that. And to find these in-demand products, you can use tools like Helium 10 to do product research and validate your ideas, and I'll leave a link for that in the bio. Then once you have found a best-selling product, you need to look for a reliable supplier, and in most cases it will be something like Alibaba, AliExpress, or 1688. And I'll be honest, you will be speaking to many suppliers to find a good one, but this is just part of the process, and you will have to do this. See, finding a good supplier who manufactures a high quality products and on time, for the long term, it is worth it. Now, once that's done and the product is on the way, it's time to get creative. See, if you want to save money and do this yourself, then grab some snacks and get yourself onto YouTube to learn how Photoshop works. There are a lot of free videos out there teaching you on how to do the very basics. And if you're just starting out, that's all you really need. And then when that's done, you can also apply for your own trademark and get your brand registered on Amazon too. Next, once the inventory is there and your listing is all done and sorted, the very next thing you'll have to do is get all of your inventory to the fulfillment centers of Amazon. And in order to do so, you can use courier service like UPS to save yourself on some extra fees. And as you can see from everything we just spoke about, Amazon FBA is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It will require a lot of research, investment planning, and hard work. But because of all of that, a lot of people will end up quitting, giving up, and therefore leaving much more money on the table for the people who persevere no matter what. The real question is, will you be that person? And the great thing about Amazon FBA, unlike many of the other business models out there, is that it's quite easy to start, and I can promise you in the next few years there is huge potential to build this business up that will generate you a lot of passive income for you and your family. Now, if you are interested in learning more about how Amazon FBA works and how to get started, then make sure to join my free live training webinar with the link in the bio. So with all of that being said, at the beginning I made you a promise that this is the smartest path to reaching 10K in the next 2 months. I never said this will be easy or very straightforward. You will need to work long hours, learn a lot, and persevere when things get tough. But if you really want it bad enough, I'm sure you can make it work. Now, if you're serious about selling on Amazon, then you may want to watch this next video here, where I will go into detail on how to start the process from start to finish and get you to start making as much money as possible.